You want to call the police on them for having a barbecue on a Sunday.
I feel free. Back off.
I'm going to tell them there's an African-American man threatening my life.
Why is it okay to hit my vehicle to get me to move? How is that okay? There's a whole street. You don't have to park right here. That's not on me. I don't have to move, and you don't get to hit me. That's great, but I'm not obligated to move. You don't know why I'm waiting here.
Nobody's obligated to do a nice thing.
And no one's obligated to hit my car because I won't move out of your way.
Are you punishing him for touching your car?
He hit my vehicle, sir. That's not me punishing
Nothing
anybody.
happened to your vehicle.
In what universe is that an acceptable response? You just shove people out of your way when you're waiting in line and they don't move?
We're waiting for you to move.
Why? There's other places to park. You don't know why I'm parked here.
What will it do if you move your car too far?
That's not the point.
What is the point?
There's other places to park. You do not get to hit my vehicle with your car because, ma'am, you moved me twice. I have a dash cam. I have it recording back here. I saw you hit my car. I felt my vehicle. I'm fully... Because you hit my car?
Did anything happen to your car?
That's not the point. In what universe is it acceptable to play bumper cars with real vehicles? Yes, I'm the unreasonable
one.
one.
Day, you know?
I will. Thank you for hitting my car.
You know, maybe take some pictures.
This is all on camera, just so you know.
Just another parking dispute, and I will get the terminology right. We have a male Karen that jumps up, and there's a bit of a bump there. That was recorded by this TikToker, Shelby Gale, also known as you saw there as Juicy Booty. Did report that and post that online. Now, you might be slightly surprised by my response to this. I'm a little mad at everyone in this situation. I gotta keep it real. We live in a big city where parking is definitely hard to come by. And sometimes people need to squeeze into a spot. And again, this is in Tacoma, Washington, so it's a lot different than here. I'm going off of my approach. People have bumped me before. People have opened a car door into my car before and left a little blue mark because the guy's car was blue. Things like this have happened. And there was a time I was up in New York. We're working for doing some things with Current TV, and we had to do some. I was walking the city because I was like, why does everybody walk here in August? It sucks. Either way it goes, I did notice people have these bumper covers, like bumper buddies. I think they're called, as a brand for them.
Yeah.
If you don't like someone touching your bumper, which I think it was a bit of an over dramatization on the "you hit my car" bumper cars. It was a bit of a touch. Now, if his intention was to move you, which it seemed like, now he's a bad guy too. We got to, I don't know, man. I love cars. I love keeping my car pristine. But if someone touches it, I'm a little less likely to be like, yeah, God, I destroy it. It just seems like it's a bit overblown to me. I don't know.
Well, look, I'm with you on the tap. Look, we've all sort of been there. We've either been tapped or we've tried to see, okay, do I have a couple more inches? Clearly, I just hit the car. I don't. It wasn't intentional. But to me, the big problem with this particular guy, never mind the sunglasses, was the 1980s want their blue jeans back. I don't know if male Karens are entitled to have mom jeans, but clearly that's what was going on with this guy. So I wouldn't trust anything that this guy was doing, much less drive a car. But that's a whole other issue.
Yeah, well, and also, yeah, he wanted to make sure you couldn't. I don't know if the dark sunglasses came on once the confrontation happened, or maybe it was keeping him from seeing what he was doing. But it was described. He did say that he was looking not to take her spot. That's a whole different thing, because there's other folks. Oh man, I got parking war stories, bro. There's other stories where sometimes someone will. I've seen people literally grab an orange cone, put it in the parking spot because they're waiting for their friend that's coming 5-10 minutes from now. Hey, this isn't event security. You're not able to corral parking spaces because your buddy didn't make it here yet. So people do things like that. Some people stand in parking spaces. The worst, which I would hope that this TikToker didn't do, was park in between two spaces, because people just don't know spatial relations here. Oh man, I could talk about this all day. So they said, this is also a point, according to the video description, Gail had been sitting in her car parked when the silver car decided to hit her to make sure that he gets some space for parking. So it wasn't to take her spot. And if she has to go, she'd sit there another 15 minutes, fine. But it looked like he didn't have much space to get into the spot. So he's like, hey, can you move up a little bit here? And if that's the case, man, I'm back on blue jeans side.
Team Blue Jeans, Jayar, who knew? All right, I'm with you. I'm just credit to whoever was filming this and thought, okay, this might go somewhere, so I better get my phone out and start recording.
Yeah, and it's always gonna be fun. I mean, conversations happen like this so much, and now we just get to see it. I guarantee you, in LA right now, this same conversation is happening about 150 times down the street. It just is. So it's live.